will not bankrupt this company. Oh my God.
Hello everyone, this is Serge Baka, aka Mafuzu Chef. Welcome to How Hungry Are You? Today, I will be cooking for businessman, Los Angeles Clippers owner, Steve Ballmer. Steve is a billionaire and basketball fan. He's a smart man, very smart man with big brain. But has he ever had big brain before? We will see. I want to welcome to the show my friend, my boss, Steve Ballmer.
All right, Steve, how you feeling?
I'm feeling great. Although I'm worried a little bit about getting sick. But I'm feeling great. Serge!
How you doing, man? I'm good. How you doing?
Good.
Thank you for coming. You
My
can see
pleasure.
what
Okay, thanks. Serge, I've watched your show a couple of times.
Oh yeah?
I'm a little nervous here about what we're going to wind up eating.
First of all, I just want to thank you for the time. I know you're kind of busy one of the summer league, get to go back and forth, but you just, came here for us, so I just want to appreciate it. Thank you.
My pleasure. Thanks.
Yeah, he's my boss. I got my boss here, so I need to be careful a little bit. I got my boss here. The way I like to start, I always like to start with some entree here. It's typical from Africa. You been in Africa before?
I have.
Where?
I've been to Ouagadougou. In Burkina Faso. I've been to South Africa, many places in Northern Africa, Morocco, Tunisia, Egypt. Wow. I've been a lot of places.
Okay, so I have something special for you today. To start like entree for the food, because this is not really the main course food. Okay, this is to start as an entree. Okay, it's called fufu. This is very good. Huge. I'm really excited about it. This is the good.
This looks good.
Yeah, no, this is the good. This is a steak. It's a normal steak. It's called egusi. It's typical from Nigeria.
Okay.
This is how you eat fufu, like this. Okay, this is fufu.
Yeah.
And
just like that.
just like that.
Okay.
Let me see what you got.
Consistency is interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see if I can get a good glob. Yeah, I can eat my hands.
Yeah.
Nice. I like it.
You like it?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Steve, you like it? Now we're gonna move on to the next one now.
Excuse me. Let me savor it a little bit.
After our questions, have the main course food for you. That's when it's very special. It took me like six hours to cook that for you. So
Seriously?
I hope you really enjoyed it.
I hope so.
I
hope so too, with all that effort.
I know you are the boss, so I have to make sure the boss enjoy it. All right.
We gotta make sure you're good, you're healthy, and you're ready. So I'll do anything, dude.
Yes,
you just come out strong.
Exactly. Don't worry, I'll be ready. You are one of the first employees at Microsoft. That's impressive.
Good. Yeah, thank you. Thanks.
How do you do it?
Kind of one day at a time. When I started, about a month after I started,
Okay.
I was working for Bill Gates. He was my boss. And I said, we need more people. We're only 30 people. I can prove to you we need 16 more people. And he said, Steve, I did not ask you to drop out of business school and join me just to bankrupt this company. We made a deal. If I could hire one good one, we'd talk about the other 15. And then 88,000 people later, that's when I left. And I think the company's now 160,000 people. So it's kind of one day at a time, Serge. A little bit of success, a little bit of cash, a little bit of profit, and then boom, boom,
Patience
boom.
too. I take patience too.
Patience. Long-term, we used to talk about having a long-term approach and being kind of hardcore about it.
Oh, that's good because my daughter, she's here. I would tell her about to be patient, to work hard, to be patient. You heard that, Ari? Okay. What is the most important thing you learning in your time as a CEO?
I think the most important thing I learned probably was that leaders have to be positive. They have to be optimistic and paint a picture. Here's where we're going to go, and it has to be inspiring, and people have to be able to rally around it. Not just, hey, we're going to make a lot of money, which of course everybody wants to make a lot of money, and the company wants to do well, and the individuals do well. But people get sort of enthused with, we get to change the world, we get to invent new things, and the leader's got to paint that picture, be optimistic, because sometimes when I was CEO, the government was looking to break Microsoft into pieces, and you got to project the confidence. I heard a quote once from Colin Powell, who used to be Secretary of State, and he'd say, optimism is a force multiplier. And I think you need that kind of positive energy. You can't stop critiquing each other.
Of course not.
But you gotta be a sort of force of optimism.
What has been the best moments being the Clippers owner?
Oh, at the end of the day, it's the excitement of the games. I mean, it is. The 31-point comeback that we had against Golden State in the playoffs, Game 7 against San Antonio at the buzzer, CP down the side, basket, we win. There's nothing quite like, I like it when the building, it's pumping, it's thumping, it's an important game, boom, and it just gets kind of I get a rush out of it, I get excited about it. That would have to, I mean, that's the best stuff. You know, I told you, optimism is a full force multiplier.
Yes.
I say, man, I gotta be positive. I gotta look positive. I gotta feel positive.
But sometimes I see
and
it
even
like-
when I'm worried, what do you see me like?
I see like, you
Oh
overfeel
no! My wife tells me I need to hide it because it doesn't show correctly. Oh
Yeah,
my gosh,
but you're
I always
fine.
want to just be positive.
Yeah, every time like somebody misses a free throws or like we miss a shot, you like,
Oh,
go
that's
down.
embarrassing. I don't want that to be the case.
Can you help yourself? Can you ever try to help yourself? You say like, I'm not gonna show emotion too much.
I like to show emotion.
Yeah.
I just don't like to show anything that looks like lack of faith.
Okay.
I have faith in our guys. I have confidence in our guys.
that one I know that.
You know, if I go, oh, when somebody misses a free throw, I feel bad because, hey, next one. We'll get it.
What has been the hardest moment being the owner of the Clippers?
Hardest things when we wind up trading somebody who is a great person, who, I've come to appreciate, respect, who's inspiring. That's hard. That's hard. The biggest deal we ever made of that kind, of course, was the huge trade we made to get Paul to come, and Kawhi came with. And, of course, in a way, it's obvious.
Yeah.
And of course, in a way, it was a shorter term deal. Will this last? Oh my gosh. That's why it's great to see Kawhi signed up now for, another 4 years. But that was one where you say, of course we should do it. And yet it's one of those decisions which you only get to make a few times, which are really franchise changing.
You are from Detroit. You must have grown up as a Piston fan, right?
I did.
Of course, yes.
Of course I did.
Did you ever want to buy the team
Yeah.
before the Clippers?
Oh yeah. I went, I can't remember, maybe 2006. The Super Bowl was in Detroit. Seattle, where I live, the Seattle Seahawks were playing. And so I went and made a call on Bill Davidson, who at the time was the owner of the Pistons. And I said, if ever, and he said, no, I don't want to sell the team. Okay, he was in his 80s. I said, well, if anything ever changes, you call me. Your family, anybody, call me. He died. Nobody ever called me. The team got sold. I mean, my luck, because I'm with the LA Clippers. Much better for me at this stage. I love LA. I don't have to fly 4 hours from Seattle to Detroit to the cold. So very lucky for me. But yeah, I did kind of do just a little peeky poo at the Pistons.
What player from the NBA history would you want to have on the team?
Michael Jordan, no question. I grew up a Pistons fan.
Okay.
We were all pretty proud in Detroit. We were thumping on the Bulls in the, late 80s, early 90s. We win our 2 championships, and then boom, the whole bad boy Detroit championship team, Isaiah Thomas, and here comes Jordan. And we managed to contain. Detroit managed to contain for a year or two, but, totally committed, totally hardcore, most competitive guy I've ever seen. I love that. Totally committed, totally hardcore. I know him a little bit just from from our NBA board meetings.
Okay.
So I've gotten to know him just a little bit, but I would say for sure.
Do you know him as a businessman?
Yes, that's really how I know him.
What do you think? What do you think about him as a businessman? Not as a player. What do you think?
I forget exactly how much he put in to buy the Hornets.
Okay.
And I know the Hornets are worth many, 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 many times what he paid. That's how you think of a guy as a businessman. He's done pretty
So
well.
now if you had to see, you saw him playing, right? and now you know him as a businessman.
He's a great businessman, but he's provably the best ever at what he did in basketball. Saying who's the best businessman of all time is very hard.
It's hard, huh?
Saying who's the best basketball player of all time, for me, is very easy. It's Michael Jordan.
I like that.
Yeah.
If you say so.
The only other guy who, just because of what's going on at the Clippers, who from history, I would say, I would have loved to see what, I grew up a little bit with watching Jerry West, who's a consultant now for the Clippers. Yeah. And so he's a special place in my heart because we work together now at the Clips. Jerry's great. He's wise, he's smart, he's competitive and intense as hell. He's just obviously he knows a lot about basketball. These days it's funny because like me, you get a little older, it's harder to remember names. So Jerry will say, what's the kid's name? He went to this school. He's got this problem in his dribble. He remembers like 50 things about a guy. I say, what's his name? And I do the same things now sometimes.
Okay.
So he's still just sharp as
Steve.
Yeah,
huh?
sharp as sharp.
Jerry West. Do you listen to rap music?
A little bit, not much. A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. There's a few songs I really.
Give me 3 rappers you listen to. 3 rappers.
Kanye. I'm an old man, right?
Okay.
Eminem. And what's the third thing? We did this thing where we got vinyl records for everybody on the team a few years ago for their Christmas.
Okay.
And the most popular rapper people wanted music from was Meek Mill.
Meek Mill.
So I started listening to Meek Mill.
Oh yeah, you started listening to some Meek Mill?
It's not my style.
Yeah,
I know it's good.
Is there any song?
But I went and listened.
Any Meek Mill song do you know about?
No, I don't remember. I just remember saying, if all the guys like it, I want to hear what it's like.
You like to spend money on the great players, right?
Absolutely.
What's something you don't like to spend money on?
Something I don't like to spend money on.
Yeah.
The thing that really bugs me is wasting money.
Okay.
If we're building a new arena, I'll give you an example. And I want to have it be the greatest basketball palace ever done. So people say, okay, well that means you're going to spend infinite amount of money. And I'll say, yeah, for the things I want. I want to make sure that I get what I want at the price. And I don't want to, kind of overpay. In terms of, things I don't want to sort of absolutely spend money on, I have all the money I will ever need.
Yeah.
We have, I don't want vacation homes all over the place.
How many vacation home place you have? One vacation?
Yeah, we have one full-time house and one vacation house, one in Seattle and one in on an island nearby.
With all the money you have, you only have one vacation home? That's amazing.
It's just a hassle to have multiple places.
You guys heard that?
It's easier to rent.
You guys need to learn something from him.
It's just easier. There's no sense in spending money just because you have it.
Well, you know what? I'm learning something from you because you have more money than me. And if you can live like that, that means I need to learn something from you. So when you are watching the game, we always see you, the fans. I always see you too, but the fans, they would like to know. You always have a cup with you. What do you have on that cup?
My cup?
Yeah,
always.
the cup.
Sparkling water.
Sparkling water?
Always.
Are you sure? Are you sure about that?
I am absolutely sure about that.
Because
no caffeine.
Because that's a lot of energy you have on the side.
I don't drink caffeine.
Drinking sparkling water.
I haven't had caffeine in almost 7 years since I last had caffeine. So that's just plain old water.
Your energy on the sideline is natural, all natural. You want to say it's all natural?
All natural.
I'm gonna put the shot here for you.
Okay, let's go.
Make sure we get some crickets. Oh, this one, this one is big. I need some. Yeah. Make sure you got all the crickets, all the vitamins. It's very important.
Oh, come on, man. How about a little more water? A little less cricket. You don't actually eat the crickets.
Oh, yeah, trust me.
No, it's just the water.
No, you eat everything. If you don't answer questions, you have to drink everything. It's a lot of vitamins there. Do you take your vitamins every morning?
No.
Okay, now you're gonna have some good vitamins here.
But guess what I brought with me? Serge, I've seen some of this you've done before. I got one.
So you was ready, huh?
I'm gonna try
You
to
was ready.
spice it up with you.
Okay, let's play this.
This does not, hopefully, in my future. Oh God, let's go.
Okay, let's
go.
play this spicy game. Jeff Bezos went to space. When you going to the space?
Never.
Wait. You say never because it's a lot of other billionaires going out in space.
Let me answer
you're not planning
again.
to go?
Never.
Why?
I'm a chicken. I'm nervous. I'm be afraid. I'll be honest. I'm not going to space.
No?
No. I don't, having a lot of money, you know what? You don't have to do things that you're afraid of, it turns out.
So what do you think?
I'm not an astronaut. I don't need to get.
So what do you think about what everything is doing right now? What do you think about it?
I think it is kind of if you had asked me when I met Jeff Bezos years ago, would this be the kind of stuff he would necessarily do? I wouldn't have guessed it. I know him as a smart guy, thoughtful. He's moving in down the street in my neighborhood.
Okay.
But I am really surprised by the space stuff.
So do you think when you have so much money, sometimes you just try things like, just to try it, or sometimes you just want to do things you never do. People never do.
I would say generally,
Yeah.
not things that
You
feel
just-
physically risky to me.
You just get bored because you got so much money. You say, now I want to try different things like.
Well,
You think it's the reason like
I'll
that?
tell you the craziest thing I've done
You always
like
crazy.
that.
Yeah.
The Clippers. Buying the Clippers.
I mean,
I know
that's
it's not
crazy.
what you
Come
meant.
on, that's
Come
not-
on.
You talking about
It's
going
not
to space?
crazy.
Going to space is not crazy. It's not like
Going to space is lunatic. I'm not going to go to space.
okay.
I'm not going to
So Clippers
space.
is your craziest one.
Yeah. I mean, look,
That's not
I
that
came
crazy.
home. I told my wife. She said, "What the hell are you thinking?" She said, "I know you love basketball."
Yeah.
It's kind of like when you're a kid. People ask me, "Did you always want to own a basketball team?"
Yeah.
You know what I'd say? No. I never dreamed of having enough money to buy a basketball team.
Now you just
So
got
for
the
me,
money.
it was kind of like, okay, or building our new arena. It's kind of, oh God, it's like a high wire act. Will people like it? Going into space? Hell, I tried mountain biking last week. I'm not doing that again either.
So Clippers, it's for you. Is a business or just for fun?
Fun.
For fun.
I mean, I want it to be a good business. I don't
but
want to
just
be
fun.
stupid, but it turns out fun and good business are the
Business,
same.
at the
You
same
want me
time.
to explain that?
Yeah.
The most valuable thing you can do for a team is to win a championship.
Yeah.
It's much more important than, hey, did we lose money this year? I don't care about that too much. If it sets us up to win championships. So for me, it's all about how do we go win championships. And it turns out if you do that, you make a lot of money.
Oh yeah, especially when you have a team in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Who is the easier to work with, Bill Gates or Laura Frank?
Oh, Lawrence Frank.
Easier than Bill Gates?
Oh, easier to work with?
Yeah.
Yes.
How come?
I mean, we went almost a year without talking much once.
Oh really?
Yeah. It was a bad year.
This year or last year?
Oh no, this is like 20 years
20 years
ago.
ago?
20 years ago. We barely spoke for a year.
You signed Kawhi and PG at the same time. But if you only have only one option to sign one of them, who will you sign?
Between Kawhi and PG?
Yeah, if you had to pick one.
Let's go. It's spicy. What am I doing? I can't do this. Can I do this? I'm not going to answer the question. For sure, I'm not going to answer the question.
Okay, you can take it spicy.
All right, here we go. Oh my God! Oh, they really are. Pardon my French. They're really crickets. Oh God! Okay. I can't do it. Yeah, you were kind of throwing softballs there.
Yeah,
for a
the
minute.
last one I had to get the last one. So first I'm gonna boil the water and then add the brain. Pay attention. Because like I always say, I don't cook, I design. Right now, I'm designing the brain, the pin brain. I'm designing the pin brain, okay? Now I think my brain is ready. All right. I have my burger bun here. I'm gonna put some mayonnaise on it. The mayonnaise on it. I'm gonna add some lettuce right now. Lettuce first, and then some tomatoes. The tomatoes here. Now I'm about to put pig brain on my brain, you know. Here. So here we got barbecue sauce. I'm gonna add some barbecue sauce, just a little bit. Burger's ready. Voila. All right, Steve, how hungry are you?
I'm a little hungry.
All right, because today I cooked pig brain sandwich for you. I hope you're gonna like it, enjoy it because
What
yes.
did you say?
Pig brain sandwich. When I was young, my dad used to tell me, you know, smart people eat those kind of things. And I know you're a smart businessman, so I'm sure you had this before.
Dude, I've never had brain.
You have to stay positive.
Okay, can I be positive?
Yeah, be positive. Yeah.
First thing is, there's something I don't like there. Do I have to eat the part I don't like?
What you like?
I don't like tomato.
Okay, perfect. Go ahead. What else do I like?
I don't know if I like pig brain, but I know I don't like tomato.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, you're gonna take it out.
Okay. All right, it's out now.
It's not out now. So you got here for you, and like I say, it took me 6 hours total. Time to go find it. You know, the traffic in LA. You know how it is.
Boiler! Oh my God!
What do you think about it?
What do I think about it? I'm going crazy over here. Even the idea, I ate pig brain sandwich. Oh my gosh. Serge, I'm not an adventurous eater. I gotta tell you one thing.
You know what?
I like basic American food.
You know, the crazy thing is, I thought because you're billionaires, you know, because you guys, people with a lot of money, they like to try different things, crazy things. That's why I made you this.
Well,
Instead of you don't want to go, you don't want to go to space. At least try this. Come
I
on.
really appreciate that you were thinking of me, that you
Yeah.
wanted to give me something unique.
Because I know
That's
you.
wonderful.
Okay, you said to me you don't want to go into space, right? It's too crazy. At least try it. This.
I don't want to go into space.
Okay, this
I
is-
don't want to eat pig brains. I tried it. I tried it.
You tried it.
I did
All right,
try
thank
it.
you so much.
I
You
ate
did-
some crickets for you. I ate
Okay.
some pig brain for you.
You did great. You did great.
You eat some pig
let
brain
me tell you
sandwich.
something. This, Steve, let me tell you something.
I'm gonna scooch it over there.
What, let me explain to you. This was not my idea. It's from a team idea. Okay? They did some research about you. They say you come from Detroit. You like this. I never had it before, so this was not my idea.
So
I want you to understand.
this is one of
Because
these things
they
where
told
it's like,
me.
that I don't. That's just my team. I don't stand with my team. You
No.
always stand with your team, Serge. Come on, man.
Okay.
Come on, you stand with your team. You defend your team. You support your
First
team.
of all, who was the idea of this? Really? You gonna try this too, huh?
Allez-y, come on.
Ah, mamma mia. Woo!
You want tomato on there?
No.
You can put it back.
Okay, because you did try it, I have to try it.
Okay.
You're my guest, okay? Ah.
You want to pass the bucket to him?
Oh, Serge, you're gonna do it?
Oh. Yeah, I did.
Was it good?
Yes, sir. All right then. Thank you, Steve. Thank you. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Thank you. Guys, this was Steve here. I want to thank you for coming. Thank you for your time. I know you got a flight to catch one now, but this was Hungry Are You with Steve, the boss, and with Mafuzi Chef. See you.
Thank you.
Woo! That was bad.